Hey, how's it going? Glad you could join me. It's Tommy here from Tide 55 Digital Marketing. In this video, I am addressing something that I think I talk about pretty much every day in terms of giving out advice, always singing from this hymn sheet. It's about why you need to get on camera. If you are a business owner, then you have to be making video content. Yes, promotional video content and video that really tells the story of your product, services and brand, but also having a voice as yourself and sharing and showing the rest of the world and the business community who you are and what you're all about. Now, before I go on, let me just 100% make it crystal clear to you that I know this isn't easy. I know that. I wouldn't want you to think it's all right for you, mate. You're on the video that I'm watching now and it's easy for you. When I started making videos, it was terribly hard. My first lot of videos were an absolute train wreck. And this was, and this is the thing, this was back in 2006. This was before smartphones had cameras on both sides. You know, I was sort of just trying to guess where my head was on the video. I was using a camcorder back then, even to make videos to put onto the internet. So my point being, I've been doing this for a long time. This isn't just something that is natural to me. I've worked very hard at it to be able to be confident enough, because at the end of the day, the reason why you won't make video content right now, or you're feeling a little bit uneasy about it, is because of confidence. It's because you're not quite confident. You don't want to appear in the wrong light. You don't want to say the wrong thing. You don't want to look a certain way in case other people view you as something that you're not. When the reality of the situation is that you'll happily go to a meeting and sit there across a table and talk to somebody all day long, or you'll hold a meeting with 2 or 3 people, or even be able to address a room full of people regularly for work or in your personal life. And so you're no stranger to other people watching you talk, which is essentially all this is. So with that in mind, I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to give you 2 reasons why. There are many, but I'm going to give you 2 reasons why you have to start video now. Do it now. You know, they say the best time to plant an oak tree was 20 years ago. The second best time to do it is now. Same thing here, right? So 2 reasons why you need to do it now, and then 3 hows. And these 3 points are just going to be little tips that can help you feel better about it and start gradually finding your way. So 2 reasons why. Number 1 is it is your new shop window. Yeah, I call it the digital shop window. People are now able to connect with you through their phones, through these little boxes that we carry around in our pockets. And that's now the way that people are getting to see, know and feel and trust you. It's no longer walking through the high street, going into every shop and having a little bit of a conversation about the weather and what's happening on Emmerdale. This is different now. It's about looking on your phone at content and building relationships with people all of the time. So it's the new shop window. It's your opportunity to create sales, because you can present a video that can easily link through to a cart page or some kind of website that holds the ability to buy something, or at least get in touch with you. And then all of a sudden you've created sales through the media of video. So that's one really important reason. The other that I'm going to share with you today is engagement. Video holds by far the most amount of attention for the longest period of time. And that's what engagement is. It's being able to see something and then engage with it, which means to invest either time, energy or money, or all 3, or 2 of 3. Time, energy and money, that's engagement. So either I'm going to watch the video, I'm going to like it, I'm going to comment on it, I'm going to exchange some energy, or I'm going to exchange some money. Of course, being a shop window, that's possible. So for engagement purposes, being able to mix it up, not getting left behind when everyone else starts making videos that's drawing in that attention, and all you've got is the same old image that you've been sharing on social media for 4 years. You know, that looks all pixelated because it was made on MS Paint by your nephew. I'm just kidding with you. I know that it's not quite like that, but you'd be surprised in some cases it is. And these are businesses that are putting these messages out there. And credit to those businesses, most of the time, their establishment, their team, the people, the organization, the website, they're pretty slick. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good organization. But the social media content falls flat on its face because it's not given the time energy that it deserves. So doing video is a way that you can help that situation, and you've got to get on camera to do that. So here's 3 tips for you if you're thinking about getting in front of the camera and helping your business message to spread further in a more impactful way. Number 1 is practice. I know that sounds a bit pedantic, but practice makes permanent. And I shared with you at the start of this video how I was terrible at the start of my video creation journey, but that was nearly 15 years ago now. To the point where I've been able to put this video together, and some of the writing isn't quite straight and there's no real kind of laid out way of doing this, but I'm doing this in a 1 or 2 because of the amount of practice that I have had looking at that little lens there, talking about something that I know deeply. And that's the same for you. When you're talking about what you can't really be wrong because you know it that well. You just got to focus on what it feels like to be talking to a camera, and you've got to practice that in order to feel better about it. So that's the first tip that I'm going to give you. The second is short and sweet. Short and sweet is often the best way to begin. And the good news is that with social media platforms these days, there are many ways that you can share videos that are between, say, 10 and 60 seconds in length, which would go on, say, Instagram, could go on stories, go on Facebook stories, could even go on LinkedIn stories. If you're a business person, you use LinkedIn all the time, literally press your little face in the top left corner to create a story, and then just use your phone and say, whatever's going on. You could literally say, I've just watched a video. A guy called Tommy Gentleman was talking to me about how to make a video. So I thought I'd get on here as the most low risk way of making a video, knowing full well this video is going to dissolve in 24 hours into the abyss. And I thought I'd just give it a go. The end. I'm telling you now, 2 things are not going to happen. 1, the phone is most certainly not going to ring with loads and loads of people wanting to buy your stuff because of that video. It's not going to happen. But 2, no one else is going to care. They're not going to cancel their subscriptions. They're not going to leave you. They're not going to abandon you. They're not going to take their business away because you made a little 15-second video on LinkedIn. So it's not as important as you think. The sheer amount of content that goes out every day, do you really think your little 15-second video is going to matter? It's not. But one day you could make a video that ends up making you a lot of money. Or one day you could make a video that ends up making a massive difference to your community, to your organization, your team, family, your friends. That's the power, that's the potential that this holds. I've had videos that have had over hundreds of thousands of views, and when you read through the comments, you know that that's made a real difference to how people feel. Most commonly, the video that you may have seen or that you'll find if you Google me is the TEDx video that I did. I was privileged to do a TEDx talk and it was recorded, and that is what's possible with video. It's just testimony of the point I'm making. So keep it short and sweet to begin with. Don't need to be doing long videos. Just get in the habit of creating videos and seeing yourself on camera, getting used to your voice, how it sounds when you play it back. Get over it. Everyone's voice is their voice, right? Your mouth and your ears are different parts of your body. So your voice is going to sound different when you hear it back than when you're saying it, because it's just different. But don't worry, because everybody hears you like that, and nobody has ever said your voice sounds strange. So it's okay. Likewise with how you look. If you feel like you look funny, you look silly, I'm sorry, that's how you look. People see you all the time. That's how you look. And no one's ever said you look a bit silly when you walk around with a face like that. So you just got to get used to it. It takes a bit of getting used to, but practice makes permanent. Keep it short and sweet, and you'll start making little footsteps in the right direction. The third tip that I'm going to give you for the how is get a tripod. And that sounds a bit basic, but when you've got a tripod, it's almost like if you want to go and play golf and you're borrowing some golf clubs versus having your own golf clubs. You feel a bit more serious about it. You feel like you're a bit more invested in the process. Get yourself a tripod, treat yourself, go on Amazon. I need to get a new one anyway, just talking about that just now. Go on Amazon, search for tripod, make sure it fits your phone, and make sure that it can be extended up to a standing height, so you don't have to use a chair or anything to put it on. And just do it, get it, have it at work, have it in the corner of the room, get it all set up so that there's no excuses. If you feel compelled to make a video, you have to harness that energy. Because think how hard it's been to this point, right? Making videos is hard, there's friction. Don't make it any harder for yourself. Find the path of least resistance and have that bad boy in the corner of the room, ready to go with a little chair next to it. That's where you sit, that's where you talk, and just make the videos when you feel like it. As well as that, get used to using your hand and doing selfie mode, because that does give a certain level of interaction. It's very intimate. But with the tripod, you're going to feel like you're taking this a little bit more seriously. You start with a tripod, you might end up like me with a full studio kit and 2 videographers in the establishment, making videos all the time, every day, because we know how powerful it is. And of course, being a digital marketing agency, we do this for our clients. So we're always going out finding ways to capture what's going on and help tell the story, help tell the business story, the marketing story, the product story, so that can connect with more potential customers. And that's what you'll be able to do yourself, as well as having us help you with the longer form content or the more professional stuff, or even distributing this out to thousands of people. So if you'd like to talk to us about this stuff, talk to me personally about how we can help you further with this, or how we can maybe use our own skills and our own expertise and the team here at Tide 55 to help you to create videos on a regular basis and bring that story out to thousands of potential customers. Thanks for watching. Make sure that you do this. It's very important, but only do it after you subscribe to the YouTube channel and leave a comment to share what you've learned. Thanks for watching. See you soon.